Welcome everyone to the Virtual Voice, your source for VRChat community news. I'd like to start by saying a huge thank you to everyone who helped in the process of creating, curating, and promoting the pilot episode of TVV that premiered last week. It's because of innovators like you that this project is possible. Seeing the support for TVV thus far has been absolutely incredible, with contributors hopping on board from all over the VRChat community. I'd also like to say thank you to the first supporters of TVV on Patreon, who through their generosity have shown that there is a real interest in seeing detailed reporting on what the VRChat community has to offer at its best. This project ended up being a lot bigger than I expected it to be, and putting in work to deliver weekly episodes will not be easy. YouTube is my livelihood, and I'll admit that starting this channel is a risk. I'm putting time into TVV that could go into creating content on my main channel, and the only way that doing so will continue to be viable is with the support of viewers like you. If you're interested in making a contribution, go to patreon.com/thevirtualvoice to join for only $5 a month and have your name featured in the credits at the end of each episode. Also, if you see a group code like the one on screen now pop up, you can join it by going to the Groups tab in the VRChat menu and searching for it, or by clicking the relevant link in the description that will direct you to the Groups page on the VRChat website. Now, with that out of the way, I'd like to welcome you to today's featured world, Y2K Dreamhouse by Sam, Camille, and Zympia. When you first arrive at the Dreamhouse, you'll notice an immaculate aesthetic in the form of glistening pink rooms and photo ops, before stepping out of the elevator into an environment akin to the set of the Barbie movie. The pool invites you with its cool blues, and the bedroom is just perfect for a slumber party. Oh, and don't forget the downstairs room with an interactive waterbed. This world's stellar vibes are crowned with a Y2K core soundtrack consisting of bubblegum pop spanning decades of fun. If you want to party like it's 1999, give the Y2K Dreamhouse a try. Now, getting into the news, if you're interested in staying healthy while enjoying VR, then this first story will be especially interesting to you. Starting on Thursday the 15th through to the 22nd, VRChat fitness venue Mighty Gym will be hosting a special set of classes in collaboration with the American Heart Association for their Heart Month awareness campaign. Here's Kugo and Mixie from the Mighty Gym with details.
We built a gym inside of VR so that we could use all of the fun and cool technology VR has to offer while providing people with an awesome gym experience so that they can enjoy exercise with their new and old friends, all with the help of a certified fitness instructor.
The Mighty Gym has been the most ambitious project I've ever developed. It's been in development for 2 years now, and we just keep expanding it.
Starting on the 15th, we're going to be starting up what we're calling Heart Week, which is a part of the AHA's Heart Month. We have a one-of-a-kind workout that people are going to be able to jump in and do, donate any amount of money, even $1, to participate in that weeks-long challenge. And there'll be half-an-hour workouts where they'll be down inside the Fit Factory having fun with all the other members. We will also be having challenges where members will be able to challenge the coaches to different exercises. The gym will match donations if members manage to beat instructors at certain exercises. And we'll also be having a bunch of raffles and prizes such as free memberships and personal training sessions with me and all kinds of cool stuff, as well as little parties and get-togethers after the workouts. So just an effort to try to get more of the community involved, awareness on how important exercise is, not just for Americans, but for people all over the world, regardless if they're doing it at home in VR or just moving their bodies. And so we're really excited for that coming up next week. It's a class you'll only be able to do during Heart Week. It'll never be back again. So I'm very excited.
I love seeing VRChat sub-communities making real change, which is something the Mighty Gym already achieves every day with the resources they provide through their work. It's no surprise that they're partnering with such a well-renowned organization to continue to do good in the world. Make sure to check out the classes by joining Mighty Gym's VRChat group, which is on screen now and linked in the description along with their Discord server. Also on the 15th, at 7 p.m. EST, Club Sin and Cozy Club will be hosting an hour-long speed dating event at the beginning of their Better Together Valentine's Day party.
It's going to be a fun event where we pair people up into different little pairs to go talk for 5 minutes at a time. There will be in a world that will have icebreaker questions, lots of little fun activities inside these rooms and stuff to get people talking and chatting and getting mingling. This is an 18+ event. This is going to be a PC only event as well, but we do encourage people to check in with us because we do host Quest compatibles.
Socialization is a big aspect in a lot of VR chat groups, so I'm very, very excited to host this event along with Cozy Club and introduce others to new friends, maybe find a little spark of romance. You never know what you're going to get.
The group code for the event is on screen now and will also be linked in the description. And next on the roster, at 6:30 p.m. EST on the 17th, we have an event at Tube, sponsored by Mocopi in collaboration with TFMJonny, to promote an update which allows Mocopi trackers to connect to Slime VR full-body tracking software. Here's Hadian, owner of Tube, for more on that.
So we teamed up with TFMJonny to do an event for Sony Mocopi. We've got a bunch of really good DJs playing, and we're giving away some Mocopi trackers as well. Tube is PC and Quest, so you can come on mobile Quest.
The group code for Tube is on screen now and is linked in the description along with the Tube Discord server. Up next, on the same night, Phanosity has an event planned with a very interesting and progressive premise. I talked to Fantex, who leads the team there, to learn more.
So this event that we have coming up on the 17th of February is going to be Who Runs the World? It's going to be full of all women in the rhythm scene. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be pretty cool. There's going to be more info on that at phanosity.com or on our Discord, where you can catch it also on the website as well. It is going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Central Time, 4 p.m. Pacific. It is going to be 18 plus. It won't be for Quest, sadly, but we're going to make sure in the future events that we make it Quest compatible for you guys, because we want to make sure we get you involved in our shows as well.
Phanosity's group code is on screen now and will also be linked in the description. Also on the 17th, at 9 p.m. EST, the Strange Pair Gallery of Fine Arts, located in VRU Oasis, is hosting a collaborative improv event with Punchline Comedy Club. I'll hand it over to the hosts of the event, Parasol and Alaskan, for more info.
Welcome to the Strange Pair Gallery of Fine Arts. I'm the owner, Oz Parasol. We are the only art gallery in VRChat to actually operate like a real-life art gallery. What that means is artists can pay a small fee to submit, display, and sell their work here in the gallery. We change out all of the art once a month in a big old gallery show opening, and then twice weekly, we hold these cute little gallery open houses, every Monday and Thursday from 8 to 10 p.m. EST. If you wish to purchase original paintings and have them mailed to your real-ass house, buy prints, get in contact with artists, you can do all of that here at the Strange Pair. Have you ever been to art school? Good, I hope you haven't. You escaped a lot of hell. We're gonna have 4 comics teaching 15-minute art classes each, and you will get some vague idea of what my hell was like for 2 years.
So this is going to be a collab between me and Pear's event. It's going to be us doing a little bit of improv. It's going to be interesting. It's called the Art Class ? This is going to be fun. You'll see some questionable things, but it'll be wonderful questionable things, and you'll absolutely love it. Please come by this Saturday, 9 p.m. EST.
If you're interested in checking out Art Class, hosted by the lovely folks at Punchline at 9 p.m. EST on the 17th, then make sure to join the Strange Pair Gallery's VRChat group, which is on screen now and linked in the description. And, before we end off, let's check out this week's Community Spotlight.
My name is Key. I'm the business and project director here at New Eden, as well as the venue owner of Evergarden.
My name is Marina Dragonflame. I'm the artistic side of New Eden. If you see avatars, worlds, some art, that's me.
When we started Evergarden, we kind of saw a gap in visual storytelling and big theatric productions.
Evergarden is like a living thing. There's a lot of pieces moving at once, from Lorraine, our VJ, who runs the lights, to the performers adding their particles and effects, as well as their dances. They all work together in this big canvas to create a story, a theme.
All of our stuff is made with the idea that we didn't want to just create 3D avatars or worlds or anything like that, and it just end at that. We've never taken the future for granted, so even when we started New Eden, we always built all of our worlds and characters around being not just avatars that are sold or people wear, but beyond that, these characters having a story to tell.
I love talking to people and hearing how they want to express themselves. Helping them is so satisfying when they have that great performance that really knocks everyone's socks off. It just makes me so happy to see other people blossom into what they can be.
My job here is make sure that every entertainer can grow on a stage. They have prepared everything for the show. This space just give me a lot just to grow, not only like an entertainer, like a dancer, like an artist, like a person, the professional side too. It makes me feel even more proud just to be part of this team. Sometimes it feel like a little bit unreal.
I am very much more in touch with the storytelling and the emotional side of performances, and that's kind of where I like to sit most of the time. It has been a privilege that never would I ever lay down for anything else.
I want them to walk through the doors and they walk down into the atrium and they're blown away from the moment they sat down to the moment they leave the instance at the end of the day.
We're the ones that come up to you, bring drinks, bring glow sticks, interact with the guests, treat them as family as the event goes on.
We want to interact with every single audience member at every single table, however much they need or want. And then until they leave the instance, they're basically curated like a VIP.
They're here for a show, yeah, but we're here to keep them company throughout that show.
The goal is to present you with a world that you can interact with, a story, something that you can be a part of and feel welcome into. And we want to provide that in every aspect we can, whether that's the entrance, the performance, or anything in between.
My primary goal is to have a good time. I feel like hosting is pretty much like if you're not having fun, no one else is. So it's almost like if you're just flirting with everybody. Yeah, flirting with everybody. That's my goal.
A lot of it is trust, because a lot of people will default to micromanaging. There's a skill in stepping back and knowing when to delegate properly and trusting your team to handle those delegated responsibilities.
We only got to this point because we questioned the standards that people already had in place. Something like Evergarden, we may have started it, but it takes a lot of people to do this correctly. Without our captain teams, without our management, without entertainers willing to put in hours and attend practice, it would not be possible. It doesn't matter how hard Marina and I tried.
2, 1, Evergarden!
And with that, we've reached the end of this week's episode of The Virtual Voice. I'd like to say a huge thank you to Aiden Hodges, Drisha, Hoplophobia, Quinn Was Here, Satrians, and Technical for being the first supporters of TVV at patreon.com/thevirtualvoice. Each of you is part of the humble beginnings of what I hope to be a long-term contribution to the VRChat community. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching.